when it comes to the Olympic Committee and what they're doing with these two boxers, stop listening to what they're saying, listen to what they're not saying. They keep telling us they have it says they're women or they're female on their passports. Who gives a flying fuck? I traveled for almost a decade with a passport with my surname spelled wrong. I went to boarding school as a kid in Ireland, and when I started to do my first travel as an adult, I said, I need to rectify this. I went to the passport office, explained what's going on, and they checked all other governmental records, all other public records, and saw, oh yeah, shit, your name is spelled wrong. So there's mistakes on passports all the time. What it says on their passport is irrelevant. Tell us what it says on their birth certificates. And the way they're making the gender testing seem so complicated. It's very simple. These guys have XY chromosomes, but they have more estrogen than testosterone, which is an anomaly. So what does this mean ultimately? Unfortunately for these guys, it means that if they competed in the men's division, they'd be at an extreme disadvantage. And that's unfortunate. I feel I have a lot of sympathy towards that. I think there should be some exceptions made for them to be able to inject testosterone, to up their levels. But in boxing, there's strict rules against injecting testosterone for the fact that even men with adequate levels of testosterone use it to cheat. So it's a complex situation. I don't know what the solution is, but I know the solution isn't to allow them to be on women. That ain't the solution. Like, what are we doing here? Mad. Yeah, because despite the fact that they have a hormonal imbalance and they have more estrogen than testosterone, their levels of testosterone are still higher than 99% of women, which puts them at an advantage in the women's division. Wake the fuck up, people. I'd like to say one more thing on this because I see people comparing it to the Michael Phelps, or another, which is a better example that he uses, Casa Semenya. The Casa Semenya situation is completely different. Casa Semenya is an intersex female, right? I mean, she's a woman, right? Well, female chromosomes, but she has some anomalous male genealogy and biology, right? So in her case, she has internal testes, which is what was given, which currently gives her, because they're no longer making her reduce her testosterone levels. This is what gives her that extra testosterone. So that's literally like the way that she's born, right? And I get it that you could argue, oh, that gave her an advantage over women. Yes, it did. We're not talking combat sports, though. So that's another issue. Combat sports is a life and death issue. So what's cooking? I believe in being able to admit when you get something wrong, right? So after I gave the argument about chromosomes with these two boxes and I referenced Casa Semenya, this part of my mind was going, wait, I'm sure I've read somewhere that there can be rare cases where a person's chromosomes doesn't align with their physiology. So I rechecked Casa Semenya's situation. Casa Semenya has XY chromosomes. Is intersex, as I said. Is female, as I said, but has XY chromosomes. So her physiology, she has female genitalia, etc., but has XY chromosomes, which is where the extra muscle mass, bone density, etc., comes from. So this is probably the case with these boxers. It still makes a complicated case for combat sports. But there we go. Yeah, so to give additional clarity, this particular condition that Casa Semenya is in, and possibly these boxers, is hyperandrogenism, which is where women are born with a lot of the male hormones, male sex hormones, right? And in Casa Semenya's case, it's why she developed the internal testes, because it affected her physiology to that degree. So this could be the case with these boxers, and if it is the case with these boxers, I don't understand why. I mean, I know people don't want their medical records out there and stuff. I get it. I mean, Casa Semenya didn't even know she was intersex until they actually tested her, that's got to be a crazy situation to be in. But the passport argument it's soft. It's very soft.